8.7 FM KAZI. We are the voice of Austin. Gonna be celebrating 43 years of doing our thing. Can't wait for that. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney. We are the Morning Grind, giving you that midweek edition. Hope y'all are doing good. And I can guarantee you this. If you hitting the road, give yourself at least an hour and a half any way you going. And I'm not playing. North.
Hour and a half.
At least.
South.
At least.
Hour and a half.
At least.
West.
At least.
Hour and a half.
Yes, sir.
Also, nice Tesla.
Yes, sir.
East, hour and a half. It does not matter, y'all. It's pretty rough out there.
Did you say the T word?
I did. Listen, I'm still okay. So I know he crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He different. He difficult.
Yeah, he different.
But them cars are so cool, man.
Do you like those cars, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like the gold wing doors?
Yeah. How'd you see? You know me.
Hey.
Listen, I don't know what it is, but as a kid, anytime that the car doors went up like that, and I ain't talking about no hood hoopty stuff. I'm talking about on them.
Like on some Batman car stuff. Yeah.
I've always wanted to get in and out of a car like that. My fear is that the door will close on my foot. Like I ain't never dealt with a door like that before. I don't know if I would be, in the right faculties to know when to move my foot in.
Right.
But then also I don't want to get out and actually kick the door, and then I want to kick it open and hit somebody in the face. It feel like it would be like a liability for me. Or like you in the wrong spot and you open up and you just knock somebody's car over because they really strong doors.
Right. Now have you been in one?
No. Wait, a gold ring car?
Yeah.
No, but I've been in a Tesla.
Okay, how was that?
It was scary.
Why?
The guy didn't ask me permission to go autonomous. Like, he was just driving, and then next thing you know, he was not driving. But the car was still moving. And I was like, I need to give consent for you to do that. Because he was like talking to me, just pointing this stuff.
We got to talk about that, brother.
It was a problem.
Because he was go autonomous.
He was pointing with his left hand at first. And I was like, yeah, man, that's dope. Next you know, his right hand got into the focus. There's certain gestures you have to do with both hands.
Okay.
He said, it's like this big. Like the too small thing when you do it with your hands. He did that. And I was like, wait a minute. Because I know I drive with my knees.
Right.
I know I ain't supposed to sit on the air. But I do. I drive with my knees when I need to. Like burritos, playing a video game, whatever,
Right.
And he did that. And I was
He did say playing a video game.
Yeah, he did.
Not for miles, just like for a quarter mile.
You needs to stop telling the truth on these airways. You're snitching on yourself.
Hey, you are snitching. You're dry snitching on yourself.
Everybody on here, y'all know I'm joking. The views and thoughts expressions are not that of truth. They are for fun. But no, man, he gestured with two hands. Dude, I was like, sir, what's going on? He said, oh, man, we've been riding like this for 2 miles. And I was like, we will not be riding for 2 miles with you ain't ghost riding the whip with me.
We can't go 2 more miles.
Okay.
We're doing 40 miles per hour. You're with 40 miles per hour in a car and the guy wasn't driving?
Nope.
No, sir. See, and this is my biggest problem with that is that I know at some point driverless cars are going to be like the wave of the future, period. I don't have a problem with driverless cars. I have a problem with driverless cars in mass population. I say, if you're going to do this, make a certain road or roads where driverless cars only.
Okay.
Then I'm good with that.
So funny you said that. Yesterday, me and my lady walking downtown, walking in the rain. I was holding an umbrella, and we were about to cross. And guess who pulled up on our right, trying to go past? Yep. And we literally both said, oh, no. Hey, we let that one go right on past.
Wow.
At the exact same time, we said, nope. Yeah. And after it went through the intersection, then we crossed, and we said, nah, we ain't going to be the ones that's testing that one out.
Right. Was there anybody in it?
No, there was not.
Ain't that wild?
No, we good.
You just be driving, and all of a sudden a car go by you with nobody in it.
The confidence is not there.
Yeah. Did you have your babies with you? I'm sorry.
Nope. It was just me and the lady.
Okay, yeah.
On a rainy day, holding hands.
Get some quality time.
Yeah. I wasn't holding hands, though. I was holding an umbrella. Yeah, but I was keeping her dry. There you go.
That's good.
About to try to figure out. There was a couple puddles. I was like, "Hey, what do I need to do here?" Because that was a lot of rain. Like, I thought I might have to pole vault her or catapult her across. Hey, baby, you need me to throw you?
Are y'all in a carrying party? It's a big one. Are you still like picking her up randomly? Every once in a while, you say, "Hey, girl, let me flex and pick you up."
I do. But that's but I only do that just to flex because I be working out and whatnot.
I feel you.
That's just a flex. I don't have to.
No, so you can though.
Yeah. Oh, Yes, she do.
You got to remind her every now and then.
You do, man.
Yeah. Hey, girl, you know,
And I think your confidence needs it too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show.
Let me show
I'm
you.
telling you.
girl.
if you, man, at some point you just got to pick woman up and say, hey,
Yeah.
I got you, but literally, I got you. Like,
right.
Like, hey, if anything gone, polar bear come out, Tyrannosaurus Rex show up,
Right.
angry giraffe, I could pick you up and I can get us both to say.
But I've let her know because I got a grappling arts background. So I tell her, I'm not carrying you like across the threshold kind of. I'm a fireman's carry you.
like the big
Yes.
800-pound fire hoses. You get.
I'm gonna take you across the shoulders, bring one arm to the front, and then I'm going to hook that arm after I've collected your leg, and that leaves one of my hands free.
Because you got to be able to move around.
Do whatever you want.
Big face
In the military, that's your weapon hand. You gotta keep the weapon hand free.
She bang bang.
So, but I'm gonna do it that way.
Okay.
That sounds like a breakdancing move, man. I was trying to keep up with that, but I'm like, wait, okay, spin move and back on your head. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's a lot, bro. That is a lot. That's still pretty cool.
These things is different, man. I like so the Rivians are doper though. That's the ones I really like.
Rivians kind of fly.
They even cost doper.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the Lucids? The Lucids or whatever you call that?
Yeah. I'm just very curious now with where we are with the electric vehicles. Do you even want to come back to like a electric Ford Mustang? Because it kind of feels like you're settling, right?
Did they put one out already?
Because everybody got it. Yes, everybody got to have the Rivian.
Yeah.
And everybody got to have a Tesla. And then Ford comes along. How about my Mustang? It's not really a Mustang. It's an SUV Stang.
What is it? Right. Yeah. And it has like the weird automated, what do you call it? The sound or whatever. It makes the sound effect. Like it's revving or whatever.
Let's play it through the speakers.
Yeah. That's
fool them.
That was the one part I was like, you didn't
I was going to say, yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Dodge came out. They're coming out with the Challenger.
Oh.
And so that one, again, it's going to play. Gonna play some music so you sound like you're getting the rev, and their claim to fame is the most muscle car, electric car there is.
I don't know about
it. Ain't the same, bro.
No, it's not the same. I mean, if you talk about like a true Mustang, there's no way to ever improve on that. I mean, sure, you can make it, you can, electrify it and all of that good stuff. But nah, man, come on. Like you talking about the GT and the Shelby? Don't forget about that.
Let's just say that those times are done.
Yeah.
And then move on.
Yeah.
But don't try to convince me that I'm driving that back then.
Right.
This ain't
Make mine look like a spaceship. I don't want you to make it look like nothing over. I want my car. I like that bar that be in the front where it's like the headlight, but it's just one long light. I think that's kind of cool. That look kind of like space age.
That would be dope.
I just don't like that we got rubber tires still. Like that's the one problem I have is that we got all this sophistication, but our tires are still the same crappy tires that we've always had.
Yep.
If you don't give me a tire, give me I don't know, maybe make it hover. Is that too much to ask?
A hover tire?
Have we not figured out how to hover cars yet?
No, we ain't there yet.
I don't think we're there yet.
And I don't understand because we done had hovercraft since like the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Didn't they have hovercrafts over in Vietnam?
Oh yeah, they did.
Going across rice paddies and marshes.
Yeah.
But we can't get that on the street.
No.
That would be kind of dope though. I think we might have to make a lane for that one too. At least one lane. Something. It's crazy. But
Jabari, the old head out there, that every time a car comes past, he's waving his cane. Hey, you kids need your own lane.
Right. I think they should.
Jabari want everybody to have a lane.
I got a cane you can wave. So messing with me. Don't mess with me, this boy. It's too early. My coffee ain't 07. This is a little something we call the morning grind. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney, all in the building. Let's take a quick look at what's going on the road. Looks like we've got a stalled out car blocking traffic on I-35 to get close to Palmer Lane. Also got a collision as well if you're up near I-35 and Covington Road. And that's going to take up part of the southbound direction. And roads, Polinia Road from FM 2001 to Rolling Ridge Road currently closed off as well. Watch out for the flooding, man. There's a lot of rain. Rain came through and did its thing, and it was not good. So just be careful wherever you're traveling this morning. Watch yourself, watch your speed, and give yourself some extra time because you're definitely going to need it. You know what I mean?
What if you're one of those people and you stuck and you got to hear Jabari. Like, man, I know they talking to the radio. Man, I know. I know I'm stuck.
No, I know it's
Like,
traffic.
yeah, y'all take your time. Like, man, I can't. We ain't moving anywhere. I had to take my time.
Then you know what? I've done my job. I have reminded you that you have no choice but to take your time. But now, some folks be in a hurry, man. It is. I love my people. But man, when the roads get wet, folks start speeding up.
Crazily too.
Crazy. Yeah, crazily.
I ain't gonna cap. I was one of those people yesterday.
See, and we got one right here.
I was. Listen, I was
always one, Jabari.
I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I had that new confidence. Because I finally got that bad tire off my car.
Oh, I was about to say he got new tires.
You see,
he got new tires.
No three-wheel motion on your ride?
No three-wheel motion on my ride.
Yes, sir.
I got to do that here.
I was riding. I was like, you know what? The windshield wipers is wiping. The tires is tiring. Well, let me go ahead and just get up to 65 miles per hour on this highway one time.
Right.
I'm still not going to like follow too close and stuff, but I could see.
Man, he say I'm not going to follow like he got control.
I could see.
He fooled himself.
I could see. All I'm saying is I could see what was going on. And I'm like, you know what? I've been in that car before that couldn't see what was going on. So you know what I did? I slowed it down to 35. Matter of fact, I might have exited off the highway and drove on the frontage road. Because I was like, you know what? I can't see what's going on.
Right.
But the Volvo next to me could see what was going on. It was driving 90 miles per hour.
Dang.
The truckers, they driving 90 miles per hour because they could see what was going on.
Wow.
They had good tires probably.
Yeah, they better have good tires. They best to have some good
They better have the bestest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some space age stuff we ain't even heard about yet.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Test it out on them boys.
That windshield wiper that just wiped one time and the water just stay off of it. Right.
Yeah, that's the new ones. Yeah, we were talking about that too. It's like we're coming up. All this new stuff is happening.
Yeah.
You know, with electric cars. Mm-hmm. Everybody's on the electric car thing. If you don't want a full electric, you can get a hybrid, and you could just keep your regular gas guzzler.
Yeah.
When they gonna do something? And I give you credit for this one, Courtney. When are they gonna do something about some tires?
They
some
gotta
new
figure
tires?
this out. I think personally, I don't have a good idea on it. Everything I got is based off of concept cars and stuff. Mm-hmm. But like they have those there's like a full spherical situation. Mm-hmm. But I think personally, y'all seen the trailers that not trailers, like a I don't know if it's a giant lawnmower or whatever it is, but it has the rubber tire, but it's like it's hollow. And I'm not gonna do a good job of describing this, but it has like I don't know how to describe it, but it's not a full tire. Yeah. It's not aired. It's just like rubber on top of rubber.
Oh yeah. It's a tubeless tire.
Yeah.
But it's like a mesh, like a honeycomb.
Yes.
Composition.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They have those on these trailers, like these. I don't know if they're like construction vehicles or whatever it is.
Right.
You can do those, and I'm like, I would much rather just do that. But I guess when that thing goes, it's hard as heck to fix. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We got to do something though.
Yes, about that time. And because these tires, I don't know, the last time I got tires, them bad boys was $200 a piece, at least.
You said a piece?
I remember the meme I saw, which is true. You are adulting when you can go buy all four of the same tires at once, at the same time. That's when you're an adult.
When you look at somebody's car, all four tires match.
They match.
You appreciate them a little bit more. You
got dap them up. Hey, you the man. You the man.
That's low-key flex.
Yeah.
Like overseas, they got the license plate.
Bridgestone dealer.
Yeah.
Bridgestone dealer.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, wait for it. Bridgestone dealer. All four of them joints match. And then you really on it. Like in college, I used to have a Bronco.
Okay.
You really on it when that fifth wheel.
Ooh.
The spare
also
matches it too.
And it's a full.
And so here's the flex. This is what you do. So when you go get your oil change and things like that, you tell them, hey, go ahead and rotate. Go take the fifth wheel, put that in rotation, put another one on the back. See, that's how you do it. That's the real flex. That's how you do it.
Y'all hear how quiet I am,
That's the
ladies and
real
gentlemen?
flex.
He shut me up.
Yeah. You got to rotate. When you have a full size spare and it is the same as the four you driving on and the rim is the same, that's when you flexing.
Yeah.
You bought 5 rims. You don't go to the rim shop and you got to count up your change because you got to get 4. You're like, dang, I wish I had a 3-wheeler. Nah, you balling when you roll in. You be like, I'm gonna get 5 of them joints. 5? Yeah, man, look. I got to put one on the back or underneath.
Yeah.
That's when you balling. That's a different life.
Do you got to polish that rim too? You got to keep it clean. Huh?
You do.
So when you clean the other fold, you got to clean the fifth too.
You're supposed to take it off because you're also supposed to be checking the pressure in it regularly. Man, we talking some adulting, man.
This was a beyond my pay grade.
I'm not saying everybody does it.
I like it.
I'm not saying they do it.
Goals.
But you're supposed to be doing that.
All right. So noted. What we've learned so far is you need to be ready to pick your significant other up over a puddle.
Yep.
And carry her. But hear me out. Have one arm free.
Yes, you do.
One arm free for the haters. And then you should have 5 tires, ladies and gentlemen. Not 2, not just a spare, but a legit replacement.
Yes, sir.
Like this quarterback could come in and do the job.
Not the donut.
He can throw and he can run too, but he's number 2.
Yeah.
But he ain't number 2 because he's number 2 because he ain't in the
And
game.
that's where I lost the brothers.
Yeah.
Because right now, somebody's driving along and say, hey, Dapper D, I'm with you, dog. No, I'm normally with you, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm sacrificing trunk space, where the 12s going?
Oh.
Where the box go? Where the amp go?
Okay.
See, man, you messing with the sound system. Can't do it.
No?
I got, and you know, that's when that brother's saying, man, I got AAA. You know, somebody come get me. I got a cousin. My cousin Jabari come get me.
You gotta have a friend that got a
tow
tow truck. That's it. You gotta have a homie with a tow truck. That's what I got 2 of them now.
Right. Yeah.
Man.
And you know, here's the one thing people forget to do is make sure your spare tire is inflated.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I've learned the hard way.
I've run up on that. Like, I've looked at my spare like, oh, I ain't got no, you know, I was okay, but I didn't have any air in the spare. And I'm like, boy, let me get my life real quick.
Get your life right.
But
Man.
but like I said, put that on them dudes when you go get your oil change. Tell them, hey, check my spare for me.
Check my spare.
Air that up for me. Make
Yeah.
sure I'm right.
The lesson I had to learn the hard way, and this is an SUV lesson, is that oftentimes that spare, it's either inside the trunk area or it's attached to the bottom.
I know.
And it's sticking that little stick in there and
You
doing that
gotta-
little rotator. The first time I had to do that, it was like James Bond level stuff. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You do what? And
You
so
gotta
I
get
was
in
like,
there.
I made that a rule for myself. I said, from now on, I need to know when I get the car how hard or how difficult it
Yes,
is,
sir.
or easy how difficult it is to access the spare.
How about I'm gonna give y'all one more adulting tip.
right, here we go.
I'm getting my book out.
You
Hold on,
need
right.
a real car jack in your car.
A real one.
If you mess around and you use that little factory joint that it came with, where you got to go find a certain little notch, and you'll be out there. That'll take you an hour to set up and try to get the right spot. So you got to go get you a real car jack. Now I know, because they saying it. People, I hear you. I hear your thoughts right now. You saying, but where I'm gonna put it at?
Right.
You put it in the trunk. Hey, but we just talked about the 12s and the amp. I know, man. I'm just saying. Are you adulting or you still college dude? College dude still worried about that sound system. Do any ladies call up 512-836-2887? Any ladies ever be like, man, I'm only with him because he got them 15s in the trunk? Because that joint be rattling. No. That ain't, I mean, if she walking, it make her head turn.
Yeah.
That's because she walking.
Right. She better be, you better be able to get her home. Because if you can't get her to and from wherever y'all going without an issue, you're not going to be, you ain't going to be hanging too long.
Stuck on the side of the road, can't change your spare tire, but you still bumping.
Right.
While you waiting for the tow truck to
Out here
come.
fighting for your life.
15 sound good on the side of the road when it's hot.
That you are.
Yes, sir.
You'll see me. Matter of fact, you'll hear me before you see me.
Gravel rolling around.
It's just mad.
So you talk about this jack, this non-commercial jack. Where would you get something like that?
Oh, you can go to Pep Boys, you can go to AutoZone, and you can get a real jack. You know, you guys have seen it when you watch the little racetrack. You see the people that come out and they put the ride into it and they crank it down. Man, your life is different. Man, look, I had my mother-in-law. I was in hot Georgia during the summer, driving my mother-in-law to a spot, got a flat tire. I looked at the clock before I got out. I looked at the clock when I got back in. I had that tire change in 12 minutes.
Woo.
With the real jack. Just got out there because you ain't got to worry about it. Them mechanics, them shade trees, them brothers out there, they know who I'm talking about. Yeah. You can just throw that thing, man. You just got one good contact point and just lift. Just crank that joint up and you are flying. Wow. But you mess around with that factory stuff, it ain't 12 minutes.
You just stabbed yourself by accident. You got the grease that's on the little turning
and then you wonder wondering, it's gotta be perfect. It's
Yeah.
gotta be perfectly flat.
Yeah.
A flat,
Yes, level.
You got to
that
pull in
thing-
the side of the road or a parking lot or something.
You playing with your life. Nah. I'm trying to.
I be seeing people, they be changing, they be on the side facing the
Good
road.
Lord.
And I be feeling so
That's
bad.
the wrong- yeah.
I be feeling so bad, dude. I honestly, I'm not that dude all the time, but every once in a while, if I see something like that, I pull over and just stay there with them. Because I just, I feel bad, man, because I've been there before. And I've been lucky that whenever it's already happened for me, I've been able to go to like a parking lot, or it's always been on the side, not facing the road.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's rough, dude. And then you see them doing that when it's raining?
Yeah.
Oh, that's you probably want to just leave
That's
the car.
the time
When
where
it's
you're
raining,
supposed to say to yourself, I remember my dad used to always tell me to have me some caution, some hazard triangles.
Yeah.
You need that out there.
Yeah, or you need that friend.
You got to put those out there. And put some cones or something. I'm a coach, so I always got cones in the back of my joint.
That's when I gotta call a friend. That's when I gotta call a friend just to vent. I said, I know you don't know how to change the tire. I just need you to just come out here and just stand with me while I cuss at this dang car while I fight with this factory jack that we got. Unless you got one.
That thing.
Dad, you get a call.
You're not going to use it that often.
Dad, you gonna get a call from me that day. Dad, what you doing now?
Oh, I know, right?
You within an hour's drive.
That's the problem. I got a superhero complex. I'm like, where you at?
I appreciate
Man,
that.
I'm on my way. I got the 2.5 ton. I got the big jack.
See, we had to put that to the test, man.
I'm down because
You
you
know
know
what I'm
what?
saying?
My car ain't small and your car ain't small, so
Yeah.
it's good enough for you. It's good enough for me.
That joint get
Because I
get
don't
you
trust
up.
it. I don't trust it, dog. I be looking at them things. I be like, I don't trust that.
That
Right.
joint to get you in the air so quick, you think your car got switches. Put those switches in gear.
Be three-wheel motioning for real.
Man,
Hey,
I'm glad that
I'm a little. We was talking about it off air, so I'm not gonna go all the way through it. But y'all know Kendrick Lamar is battling himself for #1 on next week's Hot 100.
Battling himself.
What song?
Not Like Us
And?
Luther with Scissor are
Luther's
both
really
challenging for
rolling.
#1 following the Super Bowl.
So Luther is running.
He and Scissor also occupy the entire top 6 on Spotify.
Seriously?
Even more than that, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance currently has the same amount of views that it took Usher 11 months to reach in one day.
Wow.
Because there were, this was the most widely watched of all time. 126 million people watched the Super Bowl.
Sure.
And hey, even at my job, I got some awkward coworkers out in the hallway showing their awkwardness. I didn't understand anything he said. I didn't understand their performance. Well, I don't really listen to West Coast. All right, well then it won't for you.
Exactly.
It's okay.
No, it wasn't for you.
Because if David Bowie was out there, well, that's the wrong name. Because David Bowie, he was on Soul Train, right?
David Bowie?
I think I saw a video
David
of that.
Bowie
He was down.
down,
Nina
man.
Simone actually said that when she was down, he picked her up.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Who you got?
Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, the boss.
Let's
Right,
say
right.
Bruce Springsteen
Right.
Okay.
was on the Super Bowl. Do you think that's for everybody in America?
No.
No.
That's for the owners.
But is that how would you feel if you heard the next day all black people being like, man, we ain't want the boss up on that joint? Nah.
Right.
But you just want to you have the other word, acity, to
he
want to
used,
be
ladies and
heard.
gentlemen, I'm gonna say it. He used the word really well and eloquently off air, and it was wild because I had never heard the word perfectly said like that before. You're gonna have to teach me how to say that word so I can use it in my comedy.
Exactly.
I agree.
Because I like that.
Yes.
You just add acity to it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna use that.
I'm just saying.
But no, so
you don't have to do that though. You don't have to.
it's not for them.
Why even? It just ain't cool either. Because what you're doing is you are admitting how square you are and out of touch. Or as we say, man, you old. You don't
That's
know
what
about
it showed,
that.
though,
That's,
didn't it?
that's really all you're doing.
That's all it showed. You're
Sure.
out of
That's
touch.
you're out of touch.
Right.
But it wasn't, and I don't think it was necessarily an issue that, like, we'll say the older, because not older is not an issue, but people that were out of touch didn't understand it. It wasn't coded language. People say, oh, it was coded language. I said, I don't think it was coded language. I think the way that, if I hear a song and I don't understand it, the first time I hear it is usually because I'm listening to something new.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If
Of
you
course.
don't listen to rap, then you probably didn't understand even what was going on or who he was talking to or who he was. But if you listen to rap, you can understand everything he said.
Does anybody ever think that they get lyrical back during the hairband days? Metallica, Bon Jovi.
I think so.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, did anybody think that they knew all the words?
No.
to all of those songs.
Right. Or the meanings behind.
But
that's the better
meaning
part.
behind.
But
it
I
as well.
guarantee you, your black cubicle partner
Yeah.
is not out there and be like, "Hey, man, I still don't know what Nirvana was saying." And nah, man, we good with it. Nirvana did their thing. They sold their records. They got their Grammys.
Right.
We on to the next.
Exactly.
But there's always in all of music. There's always been double entendres. There's always been people singing about something, and it turns out they weren't singing about the thing that was in words. It meant something else, metaphor. You know.
Yes.
So it's just. I try to tell people, man, it was metaphor. I haven't had to talk to anybody other than my mom. My mom, and, shout out to my mom. My mom, they were trying to figure it out, and I was like, hey, this ain't for y'all. I was like, y'all, what are you talking about? I
At
said,
a minimum, when he went and he stood between the flag and the flag split,
That was fire.
At a minimum, everyone had to understand that he's saying
Understand
there's a division.
Yeah, there's a symbolism behind it.
symbolism
At a
behind
minimum, you had to have got that. But that's just because you want to be that person to say, "Hey, that won't for me." Like it wasn't. You just want to do that.
Sure.
But that's where we
Well,
are
but
with
you know
this administration. That's where we at.
You know what the best part about the current climate or this time and age though is that so many people are willing to jump on and say this is what he meant by this thing. This thing you saw was what he meant, and like within hour,
Yes.
not in hours, within an hour,
Yeah.
There was exposés about what it did mean on his
Yes,
jacket.
yes.
I remember me and my ex, we were both talking about the jacket and how it had the name
We
Florida
were.
on there.
We saw
and
Poland
the song.
on the back.
Yep.
We was
PG
like-
PG Lang. So PG Lang on
That was
there.
what it was?
PG Lang.
I was
That's his,
okay, because I was like, "Is that a Poland?"
no, it's PG Lang is the imprint or whatever. I think this is like, I don't know what you call it when you have a deal and you have an underside deal or whatever it is. Because he's Top Dog Entertainment, which I think Top Dog is maybe with Def Jam or whatever. I don't know. But then he has PG Lang, which is his own imprint as well.
See,
And then
and
you
he
have-
still got us talking about his performance.
You have Grand National on there, which obviously is the ode to the car.
That's all he wanted.
You have, dude, he had wop, 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 wop on. Dude, he was really, just the A chain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the
small
lowercase,
A?
which is how you write a minor.
Yep.
A minor.
A minor.
Yes.
That was so symbolic. And the thing about Kendrick, here's the thing about Kendrick and Beyonce.
Yeah.
Especially with Beyonce's
Yes, sir.
latest two releases. Beyonce and Kendrick never do anything just to be doing it.
Correct.
There's a lesson to be learned.
Yep.
They're telling you something and showing you something without telling you, without, quote unquote, beating you over the head with it.
Right.
There was a lot that he said without saying a thing.
Right.
The flag and the fact that it was all black people in that flag, and then of course the separation of it and everything else, the symbolism of what he was trying to say and what he's always like. Even with which one is it where he's got the crown of thorns on his head? He's got something to say then, and you just have to just back up and say, okay, a little bit. All right, brother, I see what you're saying. Let's dig a little deeper. That's the same thing with Beyonce. Cowboy Carter is not about Beyonce trying to be a country artist.
Come on
It's
now.
about her talking about the fact that black folks have always been involved in country music.
Yeah.
We created country music.
here you go.
There are many, many, many artists like Rosetta Tharpe, who was an electric guitarist. Who put the distortion in her guitar, and Charlie Pride, who was not only the number one country artist, he was also owner of the Texas Rangers. We have such a history with country music. Even Pointer Sisters. Pointer Sisters won a Grammy for best country song back in the 70s. We've always been involved in country music. This is nothing new. It's not about her trying to be a star. The same thing with Kendrick. He's got something to tell you without telling you, because he knows if he comes directly at you, you're gonna be like, man, that's corny. I ain't feeling that. But he has a way of getting in our heads and in our souls, and he did that Sunday night. It took me a minute, and I'll admit that, but when I went back and watched, I was like, okay, all right, bro, I see you. You know what I'm saying?
There's a brother. He's the president and CEO at Edward Waters University. In 2023, he was the HBCU President of the Year. That brother is A. Zachary Faison Jr., JD, meaning he's got a Juris Doctorate, a law degree. That brother did a great breakdown on LinkedIn, and he went through almost all of them. One day we're going to have to come back, but I just want to give you just one or two of them.
All right.
Uncle Samuel Jackson setting the stage with the rules of the game, the same rules that historically stacked the deck against us. The too many black folks on the corner narrative. When we gather, they see a threat.
I didn't even see that.
So they divide us. Yeah, there was a street
They were
lamp.
chilling on it.
So they divide us through violence, systems, and media narratives.
Yeah.
The Squid Game symbolism. The rich exploiting the poor for entertainment. Sound familiar? Think about rappers beefing, dying, and the media profiting off of the spectacle. The first song, when I hear music, it makes me dance. but the dancing wasn't just for fun. It symbolized how we've been conditioned to perform rather than reflect. I mean, I'm telling you, there's a few more. This brother did a great job, so shouts to him. And I would love to just give it all.
See, and thank you for that, Dap. And Jabari, to your credit, my dude.
Thank you.
Black History, man.
Yes, sir. There it is.
That man just gave y'all, and we're living in it, because I don't want to discount what we were just talking about.
Right.
But that was Black History right there, dude. We're looking at country music, and people are getting mad about Beyonce getting, I think I don't know if it was a state or if it was something Houston or whatever. There's something that they were making some kind of award or whatever it was for, and people were getting mad. Right. Why are we celebrating celebrities and stuff? I was like, y'all do know that people come to Houston because of her. That people are knowing what Houston is or thinking about Houston because of her. Yeah. And y'all don't care when it's y'all's people doing it. I'm trying to be nice here. But when it's our people doing it here, all of a sudden y'all want to say, hey, man, we need to look at more important things.
Yeah. Oh, if there would have been some scantily clad sister up there with a bunch of dancers twerking, you wouldn't have heard no complaints.
Wouldn't care.
Not one.
I spiced that in.
Nobody would have said, "Oh, she's showing too much of the backside and the little." Nope. There wouldn't have been none of that.
Old people would be like, "Well, there's kids watching it. That would have been the only thing they would have talked about." But they wouldn't have cared if she was up there rapping about, dealing and killing and all that stuff.
Yep. Exactly.
But this man ain't talking about any of that. And if he did do it, it was to one Canadian man that's currently in Australia. R.I.P.
Hey, I saw a video of them watching his squad while they were in Australia watching the halftime performance, and they was the rest of us when we hear Not Like Us coming on, we all gotta move. No matter how many times we heard it, them dudes were sitting stoic.
Yep.
Because they
looked at each other, having conversations. Because you gotta support. Because Drake was sitting right there. I want this check.
I could not have made it. I'd be like, hey, bro, listen. It's fire.
Yeah, exactly. And we were right there with it. It was great. We'll talk about it a little bit more later on. I don't care. We can do that. All right, let's take a break. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti.
Murder Inc., y'all.
Controversial, but definitely successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 847 on 88.7 FM KAZI. Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dap Dub, and Simply Courtney. We are the Morning Grind. Glad to have y'all with us. A little later on, be sure to join my man Greg Ricard for Let's Cool One. He'll be bringing you the jazz from 7 to 10 tonight. And, of course, great programming all the way through. Be sure to check out the Traffic Jam. Shout out to the Traffic Jam, man. Those guys just
putting it down.
Man, they rule the afternoon, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They rule the afternoon, straight up. I've actually snuck around and tried to listen and see if there was anything else happening. Ain't nothing happening like that.
Ain't nothing happening?
No. Ain't nobody else touching the Traffic Jam. Period.
I think he's trying to tell y'all what you might need to just tune in, just in case you don't listen to music that late, listen to us that late. Go ahead and just pull it back around. Like go to work, listen to us in the morning, then go to work, I guess. And then when you get off of work,
if you have to go,
then
pull up Traffic Jam. What time? Give him the time. What time?
4 to 7.
4 to 7. You ain't doing nothing. I mean, you're in traffic. I think we just made it really easy for you.
Stuck like shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Might as well enjoy the ride home. Yeah, man. Most definitely. All right. So earlier we were talking about Kendrick and the symbolism behind everything that he basically put down. And yeah, your boy it caught me slipping because I was enjoying the performance.
Okay.
Right. I was like, okay, I want to see what this kid's gonna do because I figured if he was going to be by himself and as creative as he is, he was going to do something that may involve, and we talked about this, some folks from New Orleans.
Yep.
People from New Orleans. Anybody from Cash Money to maybe John Baptiste or Trombone Shorty.
You said belay that.
Yeah.
I was hoping, but what'd you think? Like, did it live up to the expectations in your eyes? Did it exceed? Did it meet or and I know it's still early, but
right.
Yeah.
No, I thought he did fantastic. I really did. From a performance standpoint, yes, it was definitely on point. There were a lot of. It wasn't just him doing songs and standing there and wait for the next track to play. None of that. No, everything was melded together, and I think he may have worked with Adam Blackstone on this one. Adam is the music director when Dr. Dre did his performance, and when Rihanna did hers, and when Jennifer Lopez and Shakira did theirs. They call Adam Blackstone.
Okay.
Adam is like the wizard, man.
He's
He
the
really
live
is.
dude.
Yeah, he's fire. He really is.
Did you catch, Jabari, that the reason Serena Williams was crip walking and SZA was performing, that those are both exes of Drake? Did you
Those
know
are
that?
Both. Okay, I thought it was just
of them.
Serena. I didn't know SZA was.
an ex too.
I later
Man.
found out about
Ooh,
the
SZA.
SZA part.
And so he did a song with her. Did Drake ever do a song with SZA? I
question.
think the answer is no.
Well, no,
Which is just-
I
don't know.
Then on your knees. I think she's on that part.
She got this one now.
Well,
with,
no,
with,
but
with Kendrick.
But no, Drake has a song with her.
Great.
They
Good
have a
job.
song. I'm trying to find the censored versions that I can.
Oh, I know
say.
what you're talking about.
You got it, okay? Because like she's in the hospital.
Hands on your knees.
I can't even say the girl's name.
But-
Red. You know what I'm saying?
Sexy Red?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sexy. I don't know.
So I
I'm
am
still learning.
I know
happy.
Sexy Red and you don't.
That
No.
is the ex-
I didn't know if I could say the word.
How many
sexy on
X's
there.
are in Sexy Red?
Oh, sure.
you
Sexy,
spell it?
sexy.
I never know what I can and can't say, y'all. Listen,
I like it.
That's
though.
cool.
It's the ultimate troll to have both of the X's up there.
that part, yeah,
Man.
yeah, because that was the part that I didn't realize unwittingly. I obviously I knew Serena's part, but then having SZA on there, and then somebody took it a little further and they said that having black women on there not being scantily clad as well
Yeah.
was him protecting black women, because there's a line where he says, not letting, I think it was a white comic, disrespect a black woman or whatever is part of the culture.
Hey.
And so somebody took it and they went even deeper. There's a lot of extra meanings that are being passed
Yeah,
around.
he achieved.
And so I think that the conversation was the whole point. Real quick question. Did you guys see, and I know it's early still, have y'all seen any of the behind the scenes footage that people have recorded from like the actual arena, I guess as you call it? So about to see this girl.
Bless you.
Not dying, I promise.
Right. Bless you.
Oh, okay.
You're allergic to the performance ending?
Probably. But no, there was somebody recording, they're recording, and you got to see how meticulous it was.
Yeah.
And how intricate it was for the dance numbers and all of that.
Yeah.
And then even Kendrick Lamar, my brain is always thinking that the artist just goes up there and kind of just does what they want.
Right.
But you have to remember, the camera people have to know where you're going.
Yeah.
So in my observation, his walking around was as choreographed as the dancers and the lighting and
sure.
all that. And so he couldn't be all over the place. He had to be in very specific parts. And so I appreciated it when I watched the video, I think on Instagram or YouTube, where it showed the camera people and how they were tight, because like they're tight on them.
Right.
But then next you know, they're zoomed out to Serena dancing, or they're getting these people over there. And then all of a sudden Samuel Jackson pops on screen. And so if you want to appreciate real like work, go watch some of the behind the scenes footage of that stuff. It is amazing.
I just want to know how many people got out of the Black Grand National.
Y'all, everybody kept
Correct
It was
answer,
like
all of
it
them.
was like yeah, it was like not clown, but a clown car.
Yes.
I had to
Where it's-
rewatch that.
and
Somebody
it's like
said that.
15 exactly 15 people climbing out
That
that
was
dude.
great.
Somebody said, what car? Somebody said, what kind of car was that? How'd you get all them people in there? And I had to go back and rewatch it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were literally coming out
Yeah,
of it. That was fun.
Yeah, I really like that.
That was really neat.
So there were a lot of people that pay money to advertise during the Super Bowl. Kanye West did.
Did he?
And he paid a good lot of money for his little moment. And during that moment, he talked about his website.
Oh, God.
And so if you went to Ye's website, it is selling swastika shirts.
a real
After
thing.
boosting its profile with Super Bowl ad. The rapper formerly known as Kanye West, I hope y'all know that. He's formerly
Ye.
known as. He's Ye now. Directed viewers to his website where the homepage was selling a t-shirt with a swastika on the front. And then he would go on to tweet even more. He would go on to tweet about how he is a Nazi. And he doesn't regret his comments about the Jews. This is incredible. I just want to know. I mean, we're past him wearing the MAGA hat.
Oh, yeah, we went past
We
that.
are we have blown past that. What are y'all's thoughts on where Ye is right now?
I think where Ye should be is in a psych ward. I really do, man.
that.
That's you need that much attention. I mean, what are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go with that? Why would you take something that is so symbolic
Right.
of instant hate
Yep.
instant. I had a dude run up on me wearing a KAZI shirt because
They
they
do
thought
that
it was.
to me all the time.
See, I don't get that. It's KAZI, not NAZI. Come on, give me a break.
They see AZI and then immediately they fill in the first part.
Thank you. You did go to school. You know how to read cursive and all of that.
It happens
Come on.
to me. It happens to me probably once a month when
Man.
I have a shirt on and somebody
Oh,
immediately
my
goes
goodness.
nuts. And I'm like, no.
Right.
My thought is I've always said this. I'm gonna keep saying it. I miss the old Kanye. I really do. I really miss the old Kanye because at this point, he's been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
It sucks, dude. Because I know, in my opinion, I'm not gonna say I know. In my opinion, I feel everything is just a ploy for attention, and it's like I have to figure out what's the highest thing that I can do, or in this case, the lowest thing. What's the lowest thing that I can do that people are like, oh my God, that's taboo. You can't talk about that. You can't do that. And then he does that thing, and it gets us talking about him. And then guess what? It drives up numbers for sales. I don't think the Grammy stunt was as bad as this. I think this is probably the worst thing he's done. I have no heaven or hell for the guy. But, yeah, selling a shirt with that damn symbol on it.
He said, I'm going to normalize talking about Hitler. He then went on to say Hitler was so fresh.
Say what?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
There was nothing fresh about Hitler, man. Absolutely nothing fresh about Hitler.
You can say it, you can just say anything you want, and nobody can go, hey, you can't say that.
You know,
he just has a phone.
The weird, the weird thing is, this week he announced that he had been diagnosed with autism.
I heard.
Following what he did at the Grammys on Sunday. And he had previously blamed that he's got a bipolar disorder. People don't, bro, you ain't with us. Those who are diagnosed is like, you not, don't bring that over
You're
here.
not like us. You're not like us. Come on.
So every time something happens, he's diagnosed with something new.
Exactly. We're going to take a break in a minute, but go ahead, guys.
Well, I was just kind of curious. So can we just go ahead and say that this is officially back to Kendrick Lamar and Drake? Can we officially say that this is the biggest beef in rap history?
No.
But
You don't think so?
it's a song that just won 2 Grammys, performed at the Super Bowl weekend. Now, I don't think there's any song that's that big that has. This is international.
I'm gonna say
you
it
got
like
people
this.
in Japan.
True.
Saying
I'm
not
saying
like us.
I'm saying big only because like now we go at money and we look at numbers and stuff, and I'll put a nice little bow on it so we can get off. Drake can still come to LA, and I'm not saying that he can't come and people ain't gonna yell at him all that stuff, but he could come right now and still sell out the Forum if he wanted to.
Yes,
Staples, wherever they're performing at. Kendrick Lamar could go to Toronto and still sell out those places, and in my personal opinion, they'd both be perfectly safe. When Tupac and Biggie was at his heyday, well, you can do the rest on that. And it ain't, and it's not at that level. And I'm not talking about bodyguards getting hurt. I'm talking about legit mortal danger for both people.
Right.
Neither one of those people are those guys. Now, Kendrick Lamar has said some things that make allusions to that maybe he might be that guy. I don't think he is, so to speak, but then again, I'm not in his camp. But when Tupac and Biggie were going at it, or we'll say Bad Boy and the West Side were going at it, it was legit danger. I don't see too much danger between these two. And I hope it stays that way. I'm not saying like it's a negative thing.
Agreed.
I hope it stays that way. Keep it on the wax.
Yeah, keep it on wax. That's where it belongs, man. That's where it belongs. All right, y'all, we'll take a break. We're coming up on 9 o'clock. This is The Morning Grind on 88.7 FM. We'll be good morning, y'all. Your boy Jabari Warfield, Dab Dub, and Simply Courtney. We are The Morning Grind.
Better?
I think so. Your microphone?
Yeah. Is
Try
it better? I'm back. Is it better now?
I had to turn it up a little bit.
Sounds better.
I had to turn it up a
I
little
was asking about the traffic. Is it better outside?
Oh, the traffic?
Because I'm about to go outside real quick.
It's cold out there. I know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
so-
yeah.
Should I just not go?
Nah, just don't go, man.
What if I'm trying to go to West Austin?
Ooh, boy, yeah, you got to drive, son.
Oh,
You got to drive. No, take an Uber.
Okay, I'm gonna
Stop
call.
and get a breakfast taco before you go.
Yeah, there you
Because ain't
go.
nothing wrong being cranky and hungry in
You're
traffic.
not lying about that. I've made that mistake too many times.
And yes, sir. Yeah, no question. Well, right now, don't really have any accidents to report to you.
Okay.
So I think we're okay that way. But look out for some possible flooding and just look out for heavy traffic, just
Dang.
because that's Austin, Texas, boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yo,
Is it done?
that Super Bowl, bro. New Orleans.
Man.
The ballin' was the ballin'. Because it's just getting more expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
So even if you had a ticket in a nosebleed, that cool for you.
Yeah.
But I just want to put everybody in their place with one thing.
Okay.
The Atlanta Falcons owner and co-founder of Home Depot arrived on his 90-meter yacht. The owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and Fulham Football Club, Shahid Khan, docked his own luxury boat along the Mississippi River in downtown New Orleans, named the Kismet. That was 122 meters. And that yacht was sold for a reported $360 million in 2024.
Goodness.
The boat has 6 massive decks. The vessel is suited with 3 pools, 4 fireplaces, a pickleball and basketball court.
Come on, you
2
serious?
fire pits, a cryotherapy chamber, a sauna, and a Turkish bath. It also features a helipad, salon, spa, indoor and outdoor theater, dance floor, gym, and elevator.
Come on, man, are you serious? Oh my goodness.
Yo!
He just called us broke in so many words.
So
Okay.
you went to Super Bowl? Cool story, bro.
Because it's expensive. Because
There's
going to
levels
Super
to
Bowl
this.
is already expensive.
That's insane.
Like regular folks ain't going to the Super Bowl, or if they are, they've been saving up for this for a lifetime. He was like, you want to go to the Super Bowl next week? Yeah, sure, okay. You want to fly? No, I don't want to fly.
Now, who is that that had all that, man?
You want to?
That's Khan.
But it was 2 of them, right?
He owns, the Home Depot, because he's balling. He owns
Yeah,
the
okay,
Falcons.
well, yeah, but
he
then-
had the 92 meter.
But the other guy.
But then, old boy, the Jacksonville Jaguars owner, Khan, Shahid Khan, he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars and a football club over in Europe. 122 meters.
all that
Son, that's
Right.
insane. Hold on.
That's
Yeah.
a,
If you're wondering,
that's a hotel.
2 meters is 6 feet.
that's a hotel.
So every meter is 3 feet. So
That's
that's
a
that's
hotel.
about 300. But it sold for 360 million.
Sure, that's a
It's
cruise.
360 feet long, 366 to be exact.
Hey, come on.
That thing is a cruise liner. He has a personal cruise liner.
Basically.
Is what you're saying.
You need an indoor and an outdoor theater. That's the flex. A
He said
pickleball
3 pools.
and a basketball court,
Oh, wow.
bruh.
Son, that's crazy.
Just cut the basketball court in half. Put up the poles. No, we ain't got time for that. We need a whole separate. When I'm ready to play pickleball, I don't want no setup time.
Right.
I'm gonna just walk over to the other spot and a helipad.
Yeah, I don't want to have to get off the boat to get off the boat. Well, how do you want to get off then? Helicopter. What?
I want to know which one of those things would y'all not want to enjoy while you're on the river.
Sir, I'm doing all of
on
them.
water.
I wouldn't even be at the
Okay,
Super Bowl.
so you're gonna be in front of a fireplace.
Yep.
That if it rocks, a flaming log comes out rolling at you.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
You'll be in a sauna.
Yep.
Okay. The Turkish bath.
Yep. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna be in there.
The salon. You get
Yeah,
your hair
I'm
did
getting everything
while the
did.
boat rocking.
I'm getting a new pedicure every hour.
Okay. Dance floor.
Yes.
You're gonna be dancing
I got a
on it.
pedicure. I want people to see these feet. Wait.
What about the gym?
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
in the gym. I'm
Huh?
gonna be
Y'all
in
got
the
dumbbells in your hands and
Yeah.
you want that joint rocking?
treadmill.
There you go.
I'm gonna be in the gym.
There you go. Yep.
What else do you got? You got a basketball court?
Come on.
Yes, he does.
I don't even play basketball. I'm gonna be on the basketball court just doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
That is a lot. I didn't realize it was
For
that
those who
much.
don't know, because you did ask, a Turkish bath, it's a Mid-Eastern steam bath. It's a ritual. You got to sit in a hot, humid room,
Okay.
and there's going to be a thorough body scrub.
Okay.
They're going to have a special glove on called a kisi. That's going to exfoliate your dead skin.
Okay.
You're going to get deep cleansing, and you're going to relax. That's a Turkish bath.
So if he got a $360 million yacht,
Yep.
that's a bouillon.
Don't
there.
forget cryotherapy chamber. So
I forgot about
wait,
that.
that's where I lose y'all.
Okay,
First of
yeah.
all, neither one of y'all getting in no cryotherapy chamber. Y'all, hey,
wanna-
I did once.
you
did?
you
I
did?
did.
Okay,
Was it
what
scary?
about you?
I'm scared.
You're gonna be claustrophobic.
Yeah, I want to do it though, but like, is there a bigger? Nah, I don't want to be in that one. I want to be in the room. They got a room of those things now, where you don't have to be in the little casket looking thing.
Right.
I
There's
wanna
a
be in the big
cryotherapy
one.
room.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Well, it's called a chamber. I wouldn't put it past
See?
them that maybe my chamber is the room.
it's on a yacht.
Yes,
On a yacht. That's moving.
it's got 6 decks.
It's moving.
You could get lost on this thing. Hey man, where the party at? Oh, it's over on deck 3. Which one I'm on? 6. Ah,
Because you gotta have an elevator. You can't just be walking.
dang man, I gotta go all the way over. Oh, what if the elevator go down? You know how tall that
He probably got
joint
another
is?
elevator.
Man,
He probably can
come
pay
on.
somebody to carry him. I bet you he can pay somebody to carry him.
Man, I'm
Yeah, you
good.
could.
He can ride on somebody's back.
You got $360 million
I
worth
have a
of
person just to carry me around.
son.
Just every once in a while, I'll be like, Winston, I've grown tired of
His
walking.
net worth is $13.4 billion.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So he got, this is play money, what you saying.
Yeah,
So $360 million to him is like,
nothing.
I guess I'm going to get this car. Is that what that is? You
Yeah.
think?
He's 55th in the Forbes 400 list of the richest Americans.
That's a lot.
And in the world, he's 167th
That's still a lot.
in the world.
Son, that's crazy. That is crazy. Can you? Yeah, I don't think you could ever spend that kind of
No.
money. You can't. I mean, not in your lifetime.
Well,
I
he's
would
trying.
actively-
well, yeah, I
thank
could.
you.
Yeah, obviously.
I would actively be trying to. I'd be like, let me see what's the dumbest thing I can buy. How much is Georgia for sale? The state or the country? Either one.
Yes.
Which one's cheaper? Yes. Exactly. Yes.
You could probably afford both of them.
I'm shocked that he doesn't own the Cowboys. Like he's just like by the NFL.
He don't have enough money because Jerry Jones
Jerry's
has
crazy, right?
16.7 billion. Remember, he's only got 13.4. He need another 3
Really?
billion
I was talking
to get his weight up.
I was talking real fast.
You ain't on Jerry's level yet.
So Jerry Jones got to have something crazy.
Yeah,
This
he
guy
got
gotta
16. He got that stadium.
That's right.
He don't need nothing else.
I would live in the stadium if I was him. I wouldn't.
I
Even
think the only thing that maybe outdoes that stadium is the Sphere in Vegas
That place
at this
is dope.
point.
I haven't
Yeah, I
seen.
think you're
I
right.
haven't seen the Sphere yet, but I have seen the stadium. That stadium is amazing.
Exactly. Yeah, let's go to the phone line real quick. Hey, caller, how you doing? Good morning. Oh,
Oh, wait.
Jerry Jones got him.
Yeah, that was Jerry. Jerry was
Jerry
like,
pulled
hey,
the line.
they ain't talk about me yet.
As soon as you said,
And then we did.
he hung
so-
up once you said.
Yeah,
once you said
okay,
it.
they got me.
Jerry pulled the
Ooh,
line.
So
what?
Jerry's 16 billion.
My people called me. I needed to know.
So Jerry's at 16 billion.
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor. I know it's gonna make me mad. Just look up Elon Musk just for the heck of it.
Oh, you really gonna do that to yourself?
Go for it.
Why? He didn't have. He only spent $250 million to get where he's at in the White House.
He was just trying to buy.
So it don't matter
OpenAI.
how much he has. It's how much what he's doing with it. But $391 billion,
really?
Yeah.
How much of that did he use to buy the VP slot?
$265 million. That's it. That's all he had to do.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
If you would have told me that he could get this kind of access and power, I would have said, man, that's at least $2 billion.
yeah, it is.
Man, he paid 265, and look at him, front and center.
Mm-hmm. Always. That's crazy. All right, let's go to the phone. Let's try this one more time. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Happy Wednesday.
Hey,
yo.
hit that horn, son.
Hey, the beast from the east.
DL. What's up, baby? How are you?
I'm well. I'm calling because I have a coupon from KAZI for 9 minutes, and I've been saving that coupon.
Woo.
9 minutes. You got it. But okay. So I'm gonna start the clock.
We started the clock
and go.
Yes, good morning. Courtney, I have a question for you. I've been one of your biggest supporters out here. But when you're talking about driving down the highway, using your knees and playing a video game, baby, we got to talk about that.
It's for emergency purposes only, though. I'm just saying, like, it's not like an everyday thing. It's like it's like a superpower. Like you know, you have like a superpower. It's a superpower that I can only use like once every quarter. So like, it's not something I'm always doing. That didn't make it
Because I'm
sound
about to
bad.
say I was gonna make you the sheriff of the town. You can even have your giraffe, but we got to follow some of the traffic rules and be a good example.
But I'm the sheriff, though. Like, if the sheriff can't get away with stuff, who can? Like, I got to get away with something. That's my way of just restoring, like, you know, balance in the world.
No, because see, I'm gonna hold the sheriff accountable because we had an incident right here in the city I live in where the police chief was speeding in his personal vehicle, and one of his officers pulled him over.
Ooh.
And gave him the ticket.
What?
Yo,
Ooh.
He got ticketed by his own guy. His own
Cajones.
organization.
Fighting.
He got yes he did by his own organization, and he took the ticket and he called a press conference the next day to put it out there. He's like, yeah, I was speeding, I was doing wrong, and the officer did right by giving me the ticket.
Okay. You know what? Let me take it back. Good job, sir. Salute. Okay. Respect. I respect that.
So we got to be right about that.
I ain't calling no press conference.
We don't have to have a press conference. We're just going to do better.
You give me a ticket, I'm like, hey, good job. Now keep it to yourself. And I ain't paying it either. I'm not.
If I'm that officer, you're going to run me my money. I need that money.
I'm paying you direct then, okay? You're going to get this on your bill. Your check. I'm going to add this to your check.
No. We take cash. We take EBT.
Yeah.
We take Zelle.
Venmo.
We take PayPal.
Cash App.
Venmo. Yep, we sure do all those.
Respect on him for
Don't put
taking
that
it
on my face.
publicly. Respect on him for taking it publicly, because there's no way. I would have been embarrassed though. I'd have to sit on that one for a minute. I'm gonna acknowledge it at some point.
Now him, I would reelect.
Yeah.
That shows integrity.
Just because he took it publicly.
Because you could have balled on your youngin.
Yeah.
You could have said, "Hey, we not doing that right now."
Right.
But you took that.
He took it on the chin. He worse than that
A man of principle.
He worse than that commercial when that dude knocked the ball out of bounds and the coach was having like they got the ball. He's like, "Hey, coach, I touched the ball last."
Yeah, I
That's
remember
what
that.
he is. Nah, bro.
That ain't me.
Nah, they ain't me.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Nah.
You gotta prove it. Run that tape back.
That's
So,
crazy.
and then point number 2, for Douglas, you was talking about the grown man things that you need.
Yeah.
Let me tell you an additional grown woman thing that you need.
Oh,
You need a portable battery charger in your
Smart.
vehicle,
speak on it. Speak on it.
because during the winter months, when the car dies down, and here in VA, we had snow and ice and freezing rain and lost power and all that we got going on now. If somebody breaks down or whatever, I'm not pulling my jumper cables out. I'm pulling out big girl
Yeah.
box. Here, do this. And Lord knows if it's a fella, he can make it a lecture. Like, baby, why you ain't got one of these in your vehicle?
I'm
Why
one
you
of those
got
people.
somebody? Why you got? Okay, well, Courtney, we're gonna need you to go to the auto room.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm taking notes too while you talking.
She in mid firing, she directed that spray over to you.
I'm taking notes because y'all are teaching good stuff. I like it.
And when you have children and they have activities, the last thing you want to do is be that parent that your car broke down. And you're gonna embarrass some babies out there, because they're gonna have to hear about it for the next month. That your daddy out there riding on them ball tires.
He was already in 3-wheel motion a couple of weeks ago with a flat one.
You ain't lying. Oh God, having to air up that tire. I had to air up that tire
those-
2 times in one day.
Hey, Courtney has racing slicks. That's what they were. They were racing slicks.
I used to mentally tell myself that all the time.
No. Not the way that traffic be blocked up. So you want those vehicles that's blocking traffic on I-30, I-35?
It ain't happened yet.
You want
It ain't happened yet.
Not yet.
I've prayed and I've thanked the Lord that it has not happened yet. But yeah,
That
that's
boy
me.
prayed up. He used to be a usher in the church.
You know it.
He's still riding on them fumes from them years in,
Boy, you ain't lying.
in the church.
He is not lying.
He
at
on
all.
fumes right now though.
It was rough, dude. When I tell y'all having an aerial tire up when it's raining on your backside, that's different. When you have to hit that what's the little things called, the little air thing, and then the air thing tell you your card ain't going through, and you know you got money on the card. But say
I
card
hate
air,
that, man. I hate that.
I cussed out so many of those air things that if the robot revolution starts, I already know who's gonna beat me up.
They coming first.
It's gonna be the air machines.
Hey, remember that time?
Yeah, you looked at me and said I ain't no good.
You could have just walked away, Courtney. You ain't have to hurt my feelings
I
like
was
that.
mad.
Right. And see, Courtney, if you ever break down and I have to be that phone call that has to come out there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit out there in the car. I'm gonna have my snack. I'm gonna have my drink and be like,
You ain't gonna get out. You ain't gonna get out and stand next to me. Why struggle?
If I'm telling you now, if I get out and have to stand out there, traffic is stopping.
Uh-oh.
Them 18-wheelers are gonna stop all that traffic. Like, baby girl, what we got going on? I said, oh no, this ain't my problem. He's riding around with them ball tires.
Man,
Jabbar, she said she got it like that.
you know what? That's DL, man. Let DL be DL.
She said she gonna
DL
stop
look
the
like
traffic.
when you show up to take her out on a date,
Yeah.
she walking around the car first before she get in.
Oh, you better stop.
Hey, tires looking a little slick, brother.
She said
Can't
she
mess
ain't-
with you.
Oh no,
She gonna stop traffic and turn
oh
heads.
no, I'm driving my own vehicle because I already know I keep up with the services on my vehicle.
You can't trust
do
the
me
dude.
like
You
that.
can't trust the dude.
I can't pick you up.
I know my bank card works, and I know I'm gonna bring cash too.
She said she driving to the date and driving away from the date. You can
Exactly.
follow me, but you ain't getting in, and I ain't getting in. Okay.
She knows what's up. She knows it's the time for. She knows it's a thing of comfort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
security. Unless you really, really, really know somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
which in these cases they don't.
Here's the question: what if it's a yacht then? So you got to pull your yacht up next to mine then? Because if I got what is it, the 122
122 meters.
So how are we supposed to make this 122? We got to have 2 122 meter yachts then, or what? You got to get on the yacht at some point.
Well, I don't have no problem with that because see, I know I'm gonna have mine, and again,
yeah.
So it sounds like is when he try to impress you that he's gonna take you to the Gaza Strip. I mean, sorry, the Middle Eastern Riviera, it's gonna be known.
Yeah.
It sounds like when he takes you out on his yacht, you're gonna have a little rope and you're gonna tow yours behind just in case he act up. Yep. You go into yours.
Exactly.
You see that right there? I can go get on mine at any time.
Mine is already gonna be ready because I'm gonna say, baby, you got a passport?
Oh, yeah, and then there's that.
I said I'm
Courtney,
staying on
you
the
got
yacht.
you got a passport
I'm
ready?
staying on the boat. I didn't have to get a passport. Do I have to have a passport on this
across
boat?
international water? Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
do.
Yes,
So.
sir.
Y'all wrong.
Sorry, my
Okay,
man.
sound like he ain't ready.
What if I fly?
DL.
What if I put the flag up? I put wherever we at. I put a flag up.
What you got, a pirate flag? What you talking about? Is that the passport to get you through international waters?
I'm gonna have a flag man.
No, it's also snitching on yourself to let them know, the Coast Guard know this the one to go get.
Oh man,
straight up.
Right, Courtney, you trying to get us help? You trying to get us deported, over, put in one of those prisons? And
I can see it right now, DL. They come up in their little tugboat and say, whose boat is this, ma'am? It's my boat. Well, we're gonna license and registration.
I gotta have a license. I ain't even driving the yacht. This is not my yacht. I mean, it's my yacht, but it ain't me. It's not me.
Courtney, you know what? It sounds like DL ain't for you.
Yep.
Because if you got a 122 meter yacht and DL is not impressed, she ain't for you. But there are plenty other people that will jump on your 360 million yacht.
Find a yachtless woman. Okay.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. He's chasing greatness.
Yeah.
He want what he can't have.
Exactly. DL, we good to hear from you. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
You too. Y'all have a great one now.
All right, you too. You too. All right, we're going to take a little break. We still got one ticket giveaway for the Austin Symphony Orchestra's American Splendor, which is happening on Friday, February the 21st and Saturday, February the 22nd. This is going to be the program opening up with Duke Ellington and Luther Henderson's Three Black Kings, followed by Sam Lippman's Concerto for Trumpet and Orchestra. I believe Ephraim Owens, very own Ephraim Owens, incredible musician. He's involved in this one as well. And we're going to give away a pair of tickets to that coming up in just a minute. So be sure to hang out here at 88.7 KAZI. This is that old school, man. Can't touch this. I love it. I love it. All right, it's time for us to check out, fellas. This has definitely been quite an interesting morning.
Yep.
About all the craziness that's been going on. Yeah. To Super Bowl and with Kendrick, and we don't need anybody's permission to celebrate our history.
Come on now.
I didn't know if y'all knew that.
Come on now.
I didn't know if y'all knew that. See, I think we got accustomed to waiting for Black History Month to come around and then talk about it and do this and do that. Black History is 365. Black History happens all the time. We're making Black History now just sitting here. Literally sitting here. There are people that are running their businesses right now all over this city and are have events coming up that are happening. And we don't need anybody's permission to celebrate the history and what we've been through, what we've gone through, and what we're going to go through. Sorry about that.
No,
brother, there's nothing. There's nothing to come after that.
Man, I'm good.
I agree. We get very mad and we spit into the wind. If you understand that statement, why spit into the wind? It's coming right back at you, right? So if we're unhappy, to your point, Jabari, that they're not teaching Black history in school, when your kid comes home from school, you don't have to just let them go and watch TikTok and YouTube all day. You could go to the YouTube and tell them, hey, go watch this. Go find out who Marcus Garvey was. Yep. Go see who Dubois was. Yep. You could do that. Yep. And then they could still learn all the stuff that you wanted them to learn in school anyway. That's a choice.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
You don't have to just say, well, if they ain't going to teach you in school, I guess we ain't going to learn nothing.
Sure.
That's on you. That's a decision.
Yep. Madam C.J. Walker, one of the first Black millionaires. All right, back in the day.
She from where I'm from.
She from around the way?
Yep.
She from around the way?
Nice.
Yeah.
But I ain't got that money though.
Right. No, shoot, man, neither one of us got that money.
She
But
had
not
it.
anymore. Yeah, she had it. All right. Any last words? Simply Courtney.
I'm here, dude. I'm Black History. You said it best. Black History every day. And guess what? 365, man. Those black people you talked about, they're going to be having events come March. They was having events in January. Go support some black people. Just pick a week. Pick a week or pick a day or pick a whatever you want to do. And go put some money in the hands of some black people that are doing something that you normally would be paying other people to do. If you can. If you can't, I get it. But,
My parting shot, all y'all that fell for the okie doke
Uh-oh.
and got this administration in. I know you're hurt. I know you're embarrassed.
Lord have
And we'll never know who you voted unless you one of those people that just been wearing the shirt and let us know. But we'll take you back. And let's try not to do this again. Let's move forward because it's there's a lot of people that wanted a lot of things, and now they getting more than they bargained for, and it's hurting them, it's hurting their family, and they look very bad. So at this moment, we should take the high road and try to help them with their healing and their learning, because clearly they had a lot to learn. They fell for it.
Right. Yeah, it's all about moving forward, that's for sure. And we have to stand together as a community. And again, we have to educate each other and not wait for anybody to educate us. Not at all. That's been in our kids as well. And I'm seeing a lot of kids focusing on who we are, who we were, and who we are. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. So before